Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about my favorite and most recommended settings for SBS Autotrader, and that is the 1 minute chart, okay? You can see the profit on the screen from February 10th to March 28th, which is today, $7,773.50 with a drawdown of $25.88 and the win rate 58%. Now, this is just baseline settings. I'm going to show you what we would do to tweak this, okay? So this is from running from 9:30 a.m. until market close every single day, about 3:30 is what we have it at. And you can see 7,000 profit with $400 of risk per trade. Still phenomenal for a month and a half of trading, right? 398 trades. We might want to lower that down a little bit. And again, this was trading through news, trading literally all day. Okay, so $7,000 profit. If we jump into the analysis here, you can see the equity curve. Okay, I'm gonna move my face a little bit here. Equity curve here, nice, smooth, a little flatline at the beginning, and then a nice upward trajectory. Again, this is over the past month and a half. Okay, last year, the 1 minute chart made about $35,000 with 500 risk per trade. Right now it's up 7,700 in a month and a half. So it's doing really, really well the past month and a half, okay? If we click on by hour per day, you can see, or by half hour per day, that the best time to run it is from 9:30 a.m. until about 11:30 a.m. So you have about a 2-hour window to run it. And then if you keep running it, it's a little more shaky. You know, lunchtime trading tends to be a little worse, and the afternoon, not as good either. So it is the best just to run from 9:30 a.m. until about 11 to 11:30 in the morning, okay? You can see that here by the time of day. And if we click trades, again, there's the trades, but if you only did by half hour of day, you can see this first section here was 4,532. So if we took that, added that up, so 4,532, then we added this next part up. This is 1,715, okay? And then we add up this, which is 351. And then we add up the 11, 1,440. You'd be up $8,038, okay? 8,038. And that would be a little bit better than running all day. So if you just ran 2 hours, you would outperform the whole day of trading, okay? If you wanted to, you could still run power hour, you know, 2:30 to 3:30. It still made a little bit of money, and you could avoid this middle of the day lunchtime settings. But I'm gonna show you the settings that I would run for this, okay? So again, 7,000 profit there, okay? Let's dive into the chart. Let me make sure I pull up the right chart here. All right, so now that it is loaded here, we can go into the strategies here. Okay, and again, this is the exact settings that I would run. Okay, 9:32 a.m. to 11 or 11:30 a.m. You could start this at 9:35. Okay, that's probably what I would recommend to you guys. 9:35 a.m. to 11:30 or so. Okay, Monday through Friday. These are the settings I was using. Scale out at 0.236 and 2-to-1. Break even stop here. 400 risk per trade. Then we go down here. The trail stop and trigger in percent of full target. 60 tick trail, 0.45 profit trigger. You could change this from 60 to more of like 80 to allow it a little bit more breathing room. 60 can be too tight a lot of times, so maybe 80 to 100. You could play around with that, okay? But this is just baseline what I would do. And then everything else is default. You do want to change the max contracts to whatever your prop firm maximum is. But that's it, guys. That's all the settings there. So you can slow the video down. But that's it for the settings. And that has made $7,773 in the past month and a half. So give these things a try. With a 1 minute chart, that's what SBS is built around. It is slower. Okay, you might get a couple no trade days in a row. You might get only a few trades in a week. It's the best long term, I promise you. Okay, and you don't have to worry about it as much. Okay, So that's all. Click the like button, click subscribe, comment something nice. I'll see you later.